Teacher me, my teacher, my pride.
Jolly, jolly children, jolly, jolly teacher. Intelligent children, intelligent teacher. Good morning, class. How are you all doing today? I hope the weather is not too harsh on you.
Right.
Very well.
If you pause for a moment and let's just do the introduction. Well done, though.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please introduce yourself, say your name, and tell us which class you'll be teaching.
Okay. I am Okonta CHIOMA Pamela. I'm from Capuchin Schools. I'll be teaching Primary 1 Mathematics.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Okonta Pamela.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to know, okay, you have already even told us the subject you are teaching.
Yes, sir.
What about the topic?
The topic is fraction.
Fraction.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. What are your objectives for this lesson?
Okay. At the end of this topic, I expect the pupils to define a fraction, say what parts a fraction has, and experiment parts of a fraction.
Okay.
So.
Right, I think you're ready to start. Just press that blue button that says repeat, and that's going to give you your 5 minutes. And once you press it, you can start.
Okay.
That blue button that says repeat. Can you see it on the board? Press it. It's going to give you your 5 minutes. Off you go.
So thank you. Like I said, our topic is mathematics. Mathematics. But before I proceed, I need to tell you something. 23. I have an apple with me and I need to give some to my friend. So this the apple. I cut this apple because I need to share it with my sister. I cut this apple into 6 pieces. And I need to give 2 out of this for my sister. So these 2 that I brought out is part of the whole. And that takes us to the topic that we're treating today. And that is what? Fraction. Fraction. So from this explanation, it means that fraction is part of a whole. I had 6 pieces and I'm giving 2 of the pieces to my sister. So a fraction has 2 major parts. We have the figure above the line and the figure below the line. This figure above the line we call the numerator. It is the number that you take out of the whole, while the figure below is the denominator, which is the total number of pieces that you shared. So from this explanation, this apple, I took 2, and there's 6 out of 6. So I have 2/6 of my apple. Okay, I want us to do something. I have, Kunle, come and share this broomsticks to you. Okay, make sure it goes around to everybody. 1 person, 1, 1, and 1. Okay. Then I want each of you cut the broom into any number that you want. Okay? Have you all done it? Have you all done it? Cut into any number that you want. Then just bring just any number out of what? Out of the whole lot. Bring out any number. Tell me how many that you brought out.
4.
No, how many did you bring out? 1 out of how many pieces?
4.
1 out of 4. Very good. How many? How many?
8.
8 out of how many pieces?
16.
16. Very good. So have we seen every fraction must have a figure that the one that you take out over the one that is the total number. And remember, the one above is the numerator, while the one below is the denominator. Very good. I have some flashcards. This for you, some flashcards. Okay. And this is, it means that 2/6 means 2/6. 1/4 means 1/4. 8/16 means what? Can I hear 8/16 is what?
8/16.
8/16. Very good. A sound clap for him. Very good. Listen, There's a little song. We are going to go with our song. Just follow me. This is the chorus. Fraction is part of a whole. Say it. Fraction is part of a whole. Again. Fraction is part of a whole. If I say any of this, 2/6 means 2/6. Fraction is part of a whole. 1/4, 1/4. Say, fraction is part of a whole. 8/16, 8/16. Fraction is part of a whole. So tell me what you have.
2/5
is
2/5.
Very good. Fraction is part of a whole.
5/9. 5/9.
5/9. Very good. Fraction is part of a whole.
7/8.
7/8. Very good. Fraction is part of a whole.
3/4.
Very good. Have you seen? So children, we'll go further to types of fractions. But before we go to types of fractions, I want you to write, I want you to tell me the other examples out of what I said. Okay, Mr. Ade, can I have you? Okay, 3/4, very good. Can also be called what?
3/4.
3/4.
5/7.
5/7.
5/7.
5/7.
1/5.
1/5, which is what? 1/5. Very good. And you?
2/5.
2/5, which is what? A sound clap for all of you. Very good. I have very intelligent children in my class. So, for your assignments, I want you to.
It's your time.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take some feedback. Thank you very much. That was a lively start. So, Doctor, let's start with you, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We love the energy. We love the engagement. Your teaching aids are good, and it explains. But remember, you're teaching primary 1.
Yes, ma'am.
And primary 1, you have to come right down to their level. What I would have liked was when you got the apple out, because at the start of every lesson you have to introduce, you give a brief background. So that was the whole apple. Then you should have said, this is a whole apple, before cutting it up. Remember, they're coming with you. So if you go ahead of them, there's a little bit of for them to engage them. But you did very well. Good eye contact, communication skills, and you engaged the children as well. That showed your creativity. With the time management, you work on that a little. All right, but for me, you did well. And I'm sure by the time at the end of the class, they got a song, and they knew that with fraction, it is parts of one whole. Yeah, but next time, do your introduction. Thank you, well done.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Prof.
Yeah, Pamela,
Yes, sir.
say well done.
Thank you, sir.
It was a good start because I noticed that I didn't hear you starting with primary 1. Maybe I didn't hear you right. I didn't know this class was for primary 1.
I think I was asked.
I don't know if you ever said primary 1.
You did.
I was asked.
When I answered,
So,
yeah.
you're well done.
Thank you, sir.
You achieved your objectives. Just one snag. Maybe there was not enough coming down to the level of the big ones. Yeah, it was good enough because you moved around, and by the time you were writing on the board, you kept talking. So maybe after you have, because of the time really, you will have finished writing, then you face the children to write. Talk to them.
Okay.
In the next opportunity, just manage that area very well.
Okay.
That's why while you are talking, you don't back the children.
Yes, sir. Noted.
Good morning, Mrs. Nkwanta. I'm a maths teacher. So I feel like I want to deconstruct the lesson, but we don't have time for that. So let me first of all say, well done for your demonstration. We said, even in your demonstration, the moment you brought out this line, the first that I said to me is, I wonder where you're going to leave the line. And then at one time, you almost invited someone up. So you see, when you're using, if you can avoid using such equipment in the first place, in such a young class, it's good. remember also, if this were to be a real classroom, 20 people, and you put a knife there and you went to go do something there, some young person will wander across and pick up that knife, and there's no knowing what they will do with it. So something like that, you've got to put it, in reality, you're going to have to put it far away. So it's a good thing, but then I like the song as well. That's another good thing. But for me, where things, prophets hinted that you started off probably a bit too high. 7/8, even though you put 7/8, but that's another small issue. But the key thing is keywords. So make a note of that, keywords. Part, whole. It was never really expressed. And you had a good clue here when Dr. King said to you, the apple was a whole before you started to divide it. So this is the whole apple. So you have to emphasize these keywords, and you need to have a space for keywords, because you're saying part of a whole, they're hearing H-O-L-E. You're saying W-H-O-L-E, but they're hearing, in fact, it's part of a whole. Where's the whole? Yeah. Apart from that kind of a misconception, you've just got to be careful with keywords. You've got to keep writing it, especially when you're going to place so much emphasis on it. So a very good start, but pay attention to a number of these things we have said to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any questions for us? Dr. Egunjobi?
Yeah, beautiful one. Take note of everything that has been said by the judges, and I hope your next presentation you are going to do better than this.
Okay, sir.
Good attempt, good start, like other judges have said. We hope to see you working on these aspects against your next teaching. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well done, I like that. I like that when a teacher can do that. Don't touch the timer, whatever you do, don't touch that timer.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Teacher me, my teacher, my